So Arsenal have won their game against Portsmouth, and if we wouldn't have won this, then it would have been a bigger surprise, to be honest. But I think, yeah, a regular win. We went 1-0 down, which was pathetic. I don't know why we keep conceding goals, but obviously it was not the backline we usually play. Nogard playing in place of Saliba, Gabriel playing because maybe he hasn't played too much because of his injury. Luis Kelly playing, we'll talk about that. Ben White came in for Timber, gave him a rest. Saka didn't feature at all. Gokeres wasn't even in the squad, I think. So overall, with a midfield of Eze, Nwaneri, giving opportunity to Nwaneri and Eze to play in the midfield along with Merino, it shows that Mikel Arteta has evolved as a coach, because usually he wouldn't even let a side feature without a defensively solid midfielder. And if you ask if you are only relying on solely Mikel Merino, then it is going to be tough for any team. And we started and we didn't look that good, but eventually we settled in. We got our goal back from a set piece. Then we started to play better. And obviously Madueke, if you talk about Madueke, he missed a penalty and he did a lot of good things, but he did a lot of bad things in his final action as well. So he obviously needs to improve his final action. And I've heard him say also that he doesn't think he is doing his best right now. He needs to improve, and so does Aberechese. A lot of talk about Aberechese, but I think first season at a big club, your dream club, you are a bit intimidated, and sometimes people are also accusing him of hiding behind some players, etc. But I don't think that is the case. I don't think he is willingly hiding, but it is just that he needs to get to that moment where he understands what it is to play for a big club, and he understands what he needs to do in his role. Mostly he is a left winger because he also relies a lot on his final action. But the fact that Trossard has shown the form he has shown and Martinelli has got a hat trick literally, which by the way also we'll talk about him and his actions, whatever is happening with Martinelli right now. Then it is going to be a little difficult for Eberechi, but obviously if he gets a chance in the Carabao Cup again, then he should show up. But I think the big boys will be up for that semi-final game. Uh, Otherwise, if you look at the team score, the how the team featured in this fixture, if you look at Madueke with two assists, missed a penalty, and still got 7.8. So he obviously had a good game. Gabriel Jesus with a fantastic assist, and Martinelli obviously with a hat trick, headers, poacher finish, good movement in the box, and yeah, that was fine. Miles Kelly obviously. Miles Kelly has been struggling all season, and I have also heard a lot of people talk about how why Miles Kelly is not getting opportunities, but he's also shown that he is not defensively reliable, and that is why he's the third choice left back. We don't mind a choice left back being a Miles Lewis Kelly level of talent, but again, he is also a little bit in trouble. And if he is against Esteval come the midweek, then we are in a little bit of trouble. But let's see what happens there. Let's see how we deal with that. You have Gabriel, you have Rice protecting you in those positions, so we can expect better performances from Miles Lewis Kelly. But a game against Portsmouth, I'm not going to analyze it too much. I'm not going to go into player performances too much. But obviously, Odegaard came back, and there was a huge debate of as he creates moments. He's a moment player, and look at his final action. Look at Odegaard, this and that. The dust has settled, and everyone knows who is the best player for Arsenal Football Club. And the fact that you were questioning Mikel Arteta and his choice of giving someone the captaincy, you're now looking at someone who has created more chances in 20 minutes than Eberechi did in the whole game. And the one time Eberechi had the moment to shoot in that middle of the box, he got an opportunity that was created by Martin Odegaard as well. So I am also looking forward to look watching Martin Odegaard and Ebreche as a combine with each other. That would also be a very threatening partnership, but I don't know when we are going to see that. But in games like this where you can play two attacking tens, or eights, whatever you want to call them, in the midfield. Then you can play beautiful football. Kai Havertz came back after a long time. His performance was very, very encouraging. The through ball to Madueke and then a combination play with Odegaard, etc. His movement. It also said after the game that he loved the way he moves, etc. So yeah, overall a positive night. It was not to be analyzed too much. It was not to be something we are going to remember for a long, long, long time. But someone said the last time we won against Portsmouth away, we won the FA Cup, and that is what we are looking forward to. Now we go to Carabao Cup. We need to win the Carabao Cup as well. We need to win the FA Cup. We need to win the Premier League, and we need to win the Champions League. We need to go for everything. And obviously, quadruple jokes are there. But as a side, we are competing for everything, and we are staying positive. And if stars align, maybe we might, and we might be remembered forever. So everyone who keeps telling us that you can't do this, you can't do that, show us your trophy, show us this, show us that, you are going to see. I don't know why I transitioned there, but you are going to see Arsenal flourish. And once, if we win two trophies, even one big trophy and another FA Cup or Carabao Cup, that is going to be good season. Let alone if we end up winning the treble. And what are you going to do about it? So yeah, I think a pretty positive night as an Arsenal fan. Gabriel Jesus, I love Gabriel Jesus, and obviously it is not going to be there for Gyökeres because when the pressure comes up, Arteta is going to rely on Gyökeres. He is going to rely on Kai Havertz and Gabriel Jesus to create those magic moments. And I think Ebreches, I don't want him to go to that level where in a pressure situation, Mikel Arteta doesn't feel confident enough to bring him in. So that shouldn't happen. But I still feel like when the pressure situations will come, will Mikel Arteta really allow Bukayo Saka or Odegaard to get off the pitch and then rely on players like Madueke and Eberechi? Right now, I don't think so, and that is what I think of Gyökeres. So all the new signings, I feel, are there for depth, but we still are relying on the same team that has shown us dreams, that has brought us till now, till here. I think that is right. That is right. People who have understood this journey, who have been there from the start, they need to finish it off, and there is no shying away from that. It is not a travesty that we are not going to bring in our new signings in a current season where we need to win it all in pressure situations. I think their time will come, but they are for the future. I think they are for the next season as well. But for this season, I think the old players who already understand this whole structure, who are a part of this team for a long time, they need to take the responsibility and finish the job this season. So that is how it has gone for Arsenal this game week in the FA Cup, and now we move to Chelsea. I'll see you in the preview for Chelsea, and then we'll just destroy Chelsea, obviously, in what is a very small matter for Liam Rosenior, who will very quickly realize what this Chelsea vs Arsenal fixture means to the fans and how tough it is to play against Arsenal Football Club. So I'll see you in that preview. Bye.